Okay, something happened recently. The guy was just begging people online, please, I need help. All of a sudden, he just unbuttoned his shirt. He said he had this burn. That there was a burn. That he had an accident some years ago, and there was a burnt on his chest. By the time people saw it, people started contributing. But all of a sudden, when you're on live, people will keep commenting. All of a sudden, people now started commenting, we know this guy is a liar, he's lying. He has used the same situation to manipulate people. Tell him to peel off what he's pasting on his chest. Rachel, it wasn't a joke. People can say, okay, you're on live. He went off live. So thank God it was someone caught him. And they now said, now we need to see that thing on your chest. Because the narrative you keep giving us concerning the situation, you said there was a burn, another story was something happened in the office, another story was something happened up north. This time around, it was now first. They held him, he was now forced to pull it out. What is he doing?
I think people have done it over and over again. I remember someone in church saying that there was, she was talking about first timers who go from one church to the other to collect newcomers' bags. Same as people who go and then they give certain testimonies so that people can start contributing for them. You're at a workplace, you're expected to do a certain job which and you get paid for.
Especially at times when we want to play the card of racism at times.
There is also that.
Yes.
Do you think we gaslight?
Of course, that
we
is the
manipulate situations.
Yes, it's because I'm black. Did you do what you're supposed to do?
In the first place.
Now you are not saying, it's because I'm black. It's because of the color of my skin.
They don't like me because of ABCD.
They don't like me.
Who are you to be liked?
Yeah. So there, you keep
So that is also gaslighting. You're manipulating the situation. You're playing the racism card.
Yes.
And you're making your colleagues feel uncomfortable.
Exactly.
We make these people feel uncomfortable.
We overdo it. And really look at what happened recently in England, where people are coming out saying, give us our country back or give us our jobs back. What are they trying to do? Even, I'm sorry to say this, these people that are saying give us our job back, are they ready to do the work? Someone came out on social media, he said, you are shouting, give us our job back, give us our country back, go back to your town. Are you ready to do what these immigrants do for this country?
Hello, welcome to
Conversation on the Car
with
Rachel and Debbie.
A beautiful day to be alive.
Yes. To be alive and to be stuck in traffic.
I remember the last time, because I was the last one, and then I was the first one, then I came first here, and you were going through the same thing.
I think there's this thing in our community, when it's getting to September, October, all the weekends are kind of busy. You see, it's as if everybody's at the shop. And you be like, what is happening?
What is happening? Is there anything?
No, I think weekends, everybody just wants to shop, and they must have been working from Monday to Friday, and weekends, everybody's out to shop.
And also probably the other time we were not coming into town.
Yeah.
We were going.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, we'll try and arrive better next time.
I know.
We'll try and come earlier. Yeah. But thank God for the work relationship that we have.
Yeah.
Because we could have gaslit each other as well.
I know.
We could have, don't you know there's going to be traffic?
That's the word they commonly use on social media now. I say, you're gaslighting me. Gaslighting. I'm like, gaslight. It's all over.
I've seen people make reference to it in relationships.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how it was being applicable now on social media these days.
It's been applicable because now it's as if our life is now on social media. And now that our life is on social media, a lot of people cause problem. And you are the cause of that problem, yet you keep acting as the victim. You keep manipulate. A lot of manipulation goes on social media because you just want to belong. You just want to shoot that content. You just want to, want people to click. Because now our life now depends on the likes, on the comments. Even on here, we are telling people, please subscribe, please like. Yes. Because
are we gaslighting them too?
we are not manipulating it. We are saying the truth on this couch. We are saying the truth the way it is, whereby in a fun way, in a nice way,
in a fun, interactive
so
way.
So we don't gaslight people here. We say the truth in a fun way, in a nice way.
So gaslighting is more of being... Is it you being manipulated into thinking that whatever it is that you've said is not correct, or is it you manipulating others?
People, you manipulating others.
Because it's two-way fault.
When I say, Rachel, you are gaslighting me, now it's you. I notice you are trying to manipulate me. So now you are now gaslighting me. You don't want me to talk. You're in a situation whereby, okay, maybe something has happened, and now you are now acting as the victim, and you are the cause of the problem.
Like I've seen most, especially when you're trying to speak and then someone is speaking over you.
Yeah. And in fact, there's this subtleness that goes with gaslighting, because you when you're acting as a victim, you want people to pity you, right? You want you want to show that pity party, like, oh yeah. So it goes in a subtle way. You're acting as the victim. You are manipulating people.
First, wait, Tebi. Gaslighting, is it the person who is being manipulated or the person who is doing the manipulation?
The person who is doing the manipulation is the one gaslighting. He's the one playing the victim now. You understand now?
Okay, so
the manipulator is the one playing the victim. You understand?
So you cause a situation and then...
Yes, you are now acting as the victim, like you want people to pity you. And you are doing it in a subtle way whereby, you get that pity from people. It happens a lot on social media whereby things happen and you see that person coming out to cry that so that people will pity them. At the end of the day, they will be exposed. Okay, something is happening at the moment now. There is this lady, she does that all the time. There's this lady that she is a content creator. That is what she does. That is what she feeds on. That is her career. So recently, she just said, okay, people should come that she wants to teach people on how to make $100,000 per week. And people are like, $1,000 per week. And people are like, someone now feels that like, you that you want to teach people. Well, have you taught all your family members? Are your family members big? And she now said she just wanted to collect, like, maybe you want to teach people a course of $100,000 and you now tell them to pay £30. And people are like, seriously, if you have that knowledge, you shouldn't be even asking people to pay. You should have been a multi-millionaire. Now she's now coming out that, okay, people want to spoil her business because this is what she feeds on. What's she trying to do? Manipulating people. Because a lot of content creators, Rachel, now this is what they do. They manipulate, they lie just to keep showing up because of the likes.
So they are creating situations.
Yeah.
That then they manipulate based off people's reactions.
Of course. In fact, if you can look through all social media now, this is what is happening to us. A lot of lies, a lot of manipulation going on out there. That is why this gaslighting is being used all over the place.
Because I can relate with it in workplaces. Because workplaces, when you probably, you've told a colleague to do something for people who are in a senior level, and then, say the person throws a tantrum as if they're a little child, and they're like, but you said this, trying to say, but... like this thing that's all over the place, my emotional stability is at stake.
Of course, yes, you are there now. Yes.
You're at a workplace, you're expected to do a certain job which you get paid for.
Especially at times when we want to play the card of racism at times.
There is also that.
Yes.
Do you think we gaslight?
Of course, that
we
is the
manipulate
word.
situations.
Yes, it's because I'm black. Did you do what you're supposed to do?
In the first place?
In the first place. Now you are not saying, it's because I'm black. It's because of the color of my skin.
They don't like me because of A, B, C, D. They don't like me, Who are you to be liked?
Yeah. So there you keep gaslighting.
So that is also gaslighting. You're manipulating the situation. You're playing the racism card.
Yes.
And you're making your colleagues feel uncomfortable. Do you think we make these people feel uncomfortable?
We overdo it. We overdo it. And really look
Talk
at what
about
happened
it.
recently in England, where people are coming out saying, give us our country back or give us our jobs back. What are they trying to do? Even, I'm sorry to say this, these people that are saying, give us our job back, are they ready to do the work? Someone came out on social media, he said, you are shouting, give us our job back, give us our country back, go back to your town. Are you ready to do what these immigrants do for this country? Are they not gaslighting us? You are saying you want to take your country back. You keep manipulating people. You are playing the victim, that we've taken all the jobs.
You're manipulating the situation.
Exactly. You're manipulating the situation.
How about in marriages, in relationships?
Of course. That one
Not
is
even
so
marriages.
exhausting,
Yeah,
Rachel.
even us having a a relationship
Yes.
without all the times playing the victim.
Yes.
This
one will be so exhausting, because in a situation whereby, I'll say it again, Rachel will say, tell me you started. 1, 2 work together, except they agree.
They agree.
But in a situation whereby, okay, you are playing the victim
all
the time, it's exhausting.
Which is good sometimes to play the victim, but you have to do it all the time.
Exactly.
Because I do think that in situations whereby you both don't understand each other, it is okay to amicably communicate.
Exactly.
And have your expectations laid out and have a proper understanding of this is what I bring to the table.
And
this is what
it's just because of, at times we can be so emotional, we overreact, we put our feelings, we must have bottled up our feelings in a situation whereby you are not even seeing it, that you are the one doing the wrong. Do you understand? You are saying, we are talking about in a relationship, in a marriage now. Then you must have bottled up a lot of relationship, overreacting on what is not, maybe on trivial things. You are overreacting.
They might seem trivial to you, though,
exactly,
or to the other person, but they're not trivial to you.
Truly, it's not good to trivialize people's emotion. And however, some, like you said, we can still communicate it to each other, so that person, to be fair, that person won't feel being. Maybe, okay, because if you keep doing that, definitely the other person's voice won't be heard. Because for the sake of peace, you just say, okay, for the sake of peace, which is not fair. Which is not fair, because you say, okay, for the sake of peace, let me just take it like that. You are taking it like that. Inside you feel cheated. Yeah, you feel that your voice is not being heard.
But how long can you hold on to peace if you don't get it?
Exactly. So it's an interesting topic whereby, because right now, because of a lot of things going on the social media, because our life is now built on content. Okay, in a situation whereby a husband and wife, when you go into their house, what's it called? Ring light is on every corner. Because it's what they feed on. So they are showing all their lives. We're talking to someone the other time about our social media page. She said, I'm a private person. I don't want to put my life out there. But in a situation whereby this thing makes money for you, what is private?
There is nothing
YouTube is ready to pay anybody, TikTok, even TikTok. They will pay you ridiculously that you won't even be able to think, okay, in a situation whereby we are creating content every day. Rachel, you think the content will keep flowing every day? Or you think ChatGPT will give you content?
There will always be an overflow.
Because this is what they live on. They need to keep showing up. So at times you just need to manipulate people. Okay, something happened recently. The guy was just begging people online, please, I need help. All of a sudden, he just unbuttoned his shirt. He said he had this burnt. That there was a burnt. That he had an accident some years ago, and there was a burnt on his chest. By the time people saw it, people started contributing. But all of a sudden, when you are on live, people will keep commenting. All of a sudden, people now started commenting, we know this guy is a liar. This guy is a liar. He's lying. He has used the same situation to manipulate people. Tell him to peel off what he's pasting on his chest. Rachel, it wasn't a joke. People were saying, okay, you're on live. He went off live. So thank God someone caught him. And they now said, now we need to see that thing on your chest. Because the narrative you keep giving us concerning the situation, you said there was a burn. Another story was something happened in the office. Another story was something happened up north. This time around, it was now first. They held him. It was now forced to pull it out. What is he doing?
I think people have done it
Manipulated
over and over again. I remember someone in church saying that there was, she was talking about first timers who go from one church to the other to collect newcomers' bags. Same as people who go and then they give sad testimonies so that
Yes.
people can start contributing for them.
Contributing.
So just help me understand, because I understand gaslighting as making the other person.
Yeah.
So Tebi, if I was to gaslight you, it would be more of a making you feel your feelings don't matter.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
you come and tell me, but you know how you made me feel. I don't like the way you shouted at me,
But it's
or
not-
how you
it's just
talk to
about-
me.
yeah.
So
But it's
now
just
it's
about
me
you.
who is going to say.
Yeah,
Now it's going to be
yeah,
about me and
yeah.
say,
Yeah, exactly. You be like, okay, you're telling me now, okay, tell me how you made me feel.
How you made me
yes.
yeah, I didn't-
And I'm not taking it. I'm like, okay, how did I make you feel? I'm not even listening to you at
yeah,
all.
you're brushing
So
me.
now it's now about me. I just want my own voice to be heard.
Because now, yeah.
What about the other
How
person?
about
Just creating unnecessary confusion, because gaslighting goes with confusion, it goes with overreacting, it goes with when your emotion runs too much. Yes, it goes with manipulation, lying to people just so that you are the one that is being heard. You want to be seen. You want
Or going around, and I think even sometimes like in relationships where the other party is probably quiet, and then you go
Exactly.
around telling people, and people that actually don't know
Exactly.
what's actually going on.
Yeah.
But it can actually be vice versa, where the person is quiet and they think they're holier than thou.
I know. But
That one is even not gaslighting.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. Because this gaslighting is just you being selfish.
Yeah.
You don't want that other person to matter. You believe life evolves around you alone.
It's
and you
just
look for a way to manipulate. You look for a way to lie. You look for a way to confuse people.
It's everywhere. You see,
Yeah.
even with children.
Twisting the fact just to make people, just lies. Twisting the fact just to make people believe you.
Do you think we gaslight our children?
Of course.
David. We
Especially-
cajole them into doing things that they don't want to do.
Especially we African moms, because you know there's this way we bully our own, that we'll be like, yes, I'm the mom.
Actually,
yeah.
when you break it down and try to simplify it, and you look around you,
Yeah.
you're like,
It's a daily thing that happens. You want to gaslight your partner, you want to gaslight your children, because
You want to play the racism card.
Yeah, you want to play the racism card. It's just in the place of being selfish. You think what evolves around you. Why?
everything is about if
Which
it's not
is
about
fair.
you. Yeah.
Which is not fair. You keep twisting things, you keep confusing people just to make sure people believe you. It just linked with the church. It's just the social media life with AI life.
But do you know that even without social media, Tebi, even before, because I think what social media has done, it has amplified things.
Yeah.
What you used to do in the darkness now is,
Yeah, of course.
it's now out there.
Out there.
Because by the time you leave the comfort of your home and you put on the ring light and you ask people for £30 to pay for a...
I know.
or to ask
Or
people
you
to
tell people
contribute
to give you
for
lion,
you.
to throw lion to you on TikTok.
It's about... we are doomed.
Seriously, Rachel, it's not funny. It's not funny, because at the end of the day, a lot of them, they will be exposed, and you will now see that it's just lies at the bottom of
An
everything.
act of manipulation.
Manipulation.
Let's talk about religious leaders.
Tell me about it, Rachel.
Are we being
That is what we are being manipulated. We are being gaslighted. Yes, of course. Let's say the truth the way it is. That is what we do on this couch. Yes. They do it, especially the African pastors.
Because if we're talking about gaslighting, as you've just mentioned,
if you don't manipulate you, okay. See what happened recently. You heard about the pastor in South Africa that told his church member to sell all their belongings and bring the money that Jesus rapture will happen that week.
People have been talking about rapture all over.
It's all over the internet, Rachel.
No, I didn't.
So this pastor now told the church member, sell all your belongings, bring the money to church. They did.
But why should you then bring it to church?
He took them into the forest, said they should be looking at the skies, that Jesus will come. I don't know what ends the video, but that has been on the social media. Are they not being... They are being gaslighted, lied to.
manipulated,
not considering
how
them,
they
trivializing their own situation, because there is a reason why they come to church. For God to hear their prayer, but you don't count, you are collecting all their money. What are they going to feed on? How are they going to live life after the lies you've told them?
After the rapture has not happened.
After the rapture didn't come, Jesus didn't show up on the skies, and at the end of the day, how are they going to live? Now you build another lie again to back it up. You say, okay, go back home, don't worry. Maybe Jesus is not coming today. He's on shift. He can't live. Seriously. We do that a lot in Africa. We do it. We lie to our people just to be at the top. And you know the margin between the rich and the poor is so long. It's the two parallel lines in in Africa that can never meet.
I think it's a way. I think it's a way of
making. So they need someone they need to be able to manipulate the masses. Look at the politicians. Manipulate them, lie to them, trivialize their problem. That is why they can't build that
it is used as a means to maintain power.
Of course. So like you said earlier, the gaslighting is everywhere.
It is everywhere. It's our daily life. Because I've checked myself with my children.
And you be like, these children, they have their own God too. Why are we treating them this way? But at times you just have to be.
But you know what I've said before? These things start at family level.
Of course.
If you're gaslighting at family level, that means you have the potential to gaslight at national level. Yes.
Everybody. So I don't think, I think we are all guilty of this.
We are all guilty.
So that at times we need to do it for our voice to be heard. Okay, we are saying our children now, we need to do it for our voice to be heard. Because these children that you be talking, Mommy, what did you say? Mommy, I can hear you.
We've also seen some parents, even later on in life, like parents, families who are from well-to-do places where they'll tell you, you can't marry so-and-so.
Yeah.
They'll manipulate you. If not, I'll cut you off.
Of course. Look at that. Look at that.
At your workplace, if you don't do this,
exactly.
HR will.
Yes.
A new policy will be invented. If you come via the
policy right now, there's even a policy whereby they are trying to remove the sick leave. All those sick leave, they are trying to remove in some organizations. They don't care. If you are sick at your own detriment. They don't care that, okay, you are getting that money, that's sick pay. No, what sick pay? So you want to force yourself to go to that shift.
You have to be part of a union.
You have to show up.
Go and be part of a union then. Otherwise you will be manipulated into doing what you don't want to do. Yeah.
So it's a lot, but we need to know.
But should we take it that, okay, there are probably extremes, or it is a way in it? Sometimes it does help to move society along, because
at times it helps, but in a situation, Rachel, you don't let us get it twisted. You are gaslighting people. You are the bad one.
But what is acceptable? Because everywhere, let us bring it back to home.
If you are gaslighting people, like we said earlier, is you trivializing the other person's situation? Is you overreacting at times? It can be you just wanting your own voice to be heard and not the other person's voice. So gaslighting, generally, I don't think is a good thing. It's not a good thing in relationship. It's not a good thing in churches. It's not a good thing in the society. Because you are not being fair. You are not being realistic for you to say, okay, yes, you are lying for you to feel like the victim. No. That person too, you need to listen to that person too, just so that we can be on the same level. So gaslighting is not something you want to work with. Because at the end of the day, it makes you look bad. People will be like, that one is being selfish. It's just, he thinks the world evolves around him. So I don't think gaslighting is a thing.
It is not a thing, but then there are there are times when it is an extreme. It is an extreme.
It's just you, at times when you need to deal with, when you know you have that tendency.
Because there is truly situations whereby, because I think I'm seeing it from a twofold perspective, whereby I'm trying to say that probably I'm not considering your feelings. So I am more of gaslighting you. But how about whereby you're using it as a defensive mechanism? Like I'm trying to actually reason with you, but then for you're now seeing it, are you gaslighting me?
I think there is a way you need to. When you know you've been gaslighted, what you just need to do is just at times you just set your boundaries. stay calm at times, because the other time we were saying talking about overreacting.
Staying calm, because
Yes.
there are certain patterns that come with people who gaslight.
Hey.
A person who gaslights you won't be calm.
Of course. But you now need to let your own head be correct that, okay, let me just stay calm. Because two wrongs can never make it right.
No, they can never make it right.
So,
and have you ever been in a situation whereby someone is speaking at the top of their voice and then for you actually calm?
Yeah. So at times you just calm and let the peace of God that surpasses all understanding dwell.
And
Seriously.
I also never understood. There are times, and I think this was more to do with people in managerial positions, where you send a very long email complaining, blah, 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 and the person does not respond back to you.
Oh, no, you look stupid.
You look small.
You look stupid. You look small.
I never used to understand it, but that brings a level of calmness because after some time, you go back and now start thinking about your actions.
Yeah.
If you that is if you have sense.
Exactly.
There are chances that you might not have. But I never used to understand it.
Yeah, I think it's just a way to deal with it. You staying calm and at times just setting your boundaries.
Collect your emotions.
Yeah, exactly.
Be aware.
It's just setting your boundaries too. Yeah.
On what am I responding to exactly?
Is it worth it?
What level am I bringing myself to?
Because it makes you look stupid at the end of the day.
Imagine you're both exchanging. Why are you not listening to me? Why should I listen to
you? Yeah. And at times, if you need to just limit and cut some contact, you just...
cut them.
Yeah, cut
There's
them
someone said, I know how to block. It's a new...
Yes, I see.
It's a
block,
new hobby.
Delete. Yeah. Block, delete.
Block.
I was telling someone this morning, I said, I've gotten to a level to this, my age right now. If you don't know, I will respect you. But if I notice I'm being disrespected, I will block you out of my life.
Yeah, I said
because I need my mental health to be on 100%, 101.
Yeah. I said learn how to cut your losses quickly and move on.
It's not even a loss. It will be a blessing. Those kind of things. It will be a blessing. What losses? You count your blessing. When you say counting your blessings, you deleting the rubbish of your life. It's not a loss, babe. It's a blessing. Because it's stressing you out, it's making you feel nervous, emotional, and you don't need those kind of people. There's a lot out there for you to now, a lot of challenges. Someone is now... So
you don't want to really add on whatever it is.
No, I don't want to be in that space. I don't want to be in that space.
But it comes with self-actualization. If you know, until you know who you are and what you stand for.
Exactly.
Because
identity.
Now you know what you can take.
Exactly.
You know what you can't take.
Yeah.
I mean, there are situations you're like, are you actually talking to me or you're talking... Is it me you're talking to?
Yeah.
You know, actually, it was only recently. I sat down, I was like, Rachel, you bring a lot to the table.
Yeah.
How is it?
Course.
So it comes with a sense of identity. You now know, not in a very...
bad
rude,
way.
Not in a bad way, in a very polite way, fronting love, but at the same time, I call it calmness with a sense of self.
Like you know who you are.
Yeah,
yes.
You know who you
are. So that
are.
nobody package rubbish and give to you.
Give it. Because everyone is always carrying rubbish and is looking for where to dump it.
Don't tell me about it. So they think you are a dumping ground now. No. When you are a people pleaser, you are too kind at times to a fault. People want to give you that rubbish. But when you let them know, you set your firm boundary, you let them know, don't get, no. Stop. No.
I think I've just learned a lot in, staying silent sometimes.
Yeah.
It gives
at times it's not everything you respond to. Especially when you are matured. Okay, if that person is not getting it, okay, for the sake of peace. Now you know the level that person is in, and you just let it be. Let it slide and just...
At some point when you get it, then...
Of course.
You'll hop on the bus again. Let us know some of the situations where you found yourself in a gaslit moment. Or where you've been the gaslighter.
Because we have all been there.
We've all been there. But we can do better though.
Are you the one being gaslighted?
Gaslighted. Gaslighting. Have
the
you
one
been
playing
gaslit?
victim. Yeah. Or you are the one gaslighting
or you're the
people.
one gaslighting
Gaslighting
people.
your relationship, gaslighting your children,
Your children.
family members.
Or you're the
your
religious
friends.
member, the religious person that
Gaslight the church members.
your sheep. It is well.
Yes,
Until next time, it's been Rachel and Tebi on Conversations on the Couch.
Please like, share.
Subscribe,
Subscribe and comment.
And
Yes,
do
please.
comment. Bye.